Hey, what is going on with you guys? My name is Sub0xTbyte and I am shooting right back at you with another video. And I'm actually coming at you with videos lately like the noobs have been coming at me. I mean, it has been an insane couple of weeks lately since all of those noobs figured out how to get to my Minecraft home. Now I cannot say that I am mad about the fact that people end up looking for me because they want to meet me. But these guys come up to me and start screwing around with my life. Well, that is not something that I appreciate. So since my last house also blew up, I am going to make myself a new one, and even though it will not become one of the biggest there are, it will probably become the best one that I have made to date, since I have come up with a plan for myself so that I can get away from the hordes of noobs that come up to me every day in this Minecraft world. So sit your butt in your chair, get yourself a drink and a big freaking bowl of cereal and sit down, and kids, get ready to learn, because this might be coming in handy once upon a time. And I hope that whenever you would be needing something like this, that you are able to say that you have paid enough attention to this video to actually get something done for yourself. Now you might be asking, well, Sub, what are you going to be building that is so amazing then? Well, let me tell you this real quick. A noob cannot bother you if a noob does not see you. So actually, when I started thinking of this, I actually started with a couple of things. So first things first, we need to be able to make something that will keep the noobs from seeing us. So that is when my mind instantly turned to the way that Harry Potter was able to hide himself in a lot of places. So he had his cloak of invincibility. Now I am not a scientist and I am not a magic person, so that idea got thrown out of the window pretty early. And then I came up with something else. What if I make the windows and turn them into screens of some sort? So whenever there is a noob, those screens come down in front of the windows, and on the screens are pictures of my living room without me in it. So it would actually look like I am not in that house, while I am actually just sitting inside minding my own business. So that might work, but I was not yet convinced, because if they were to come inside, well, it would just mean that I am royally screwed. And if they were able to just blow it up for fun, with me being inside without them knowing it, well, that would not work out all too well for me either. So that left me with one more option, and this also brought me back the Harry Potter 2. So the second Harry Potter movie and book, and that one was titled Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now that sounds pretty promising, especially if you have seen the movie or read the book, or both of course. Leave me a comment down below if you have actually seen the movie or read the book, or both. Like I said, but the Chamber of Secrets was, as the name says, a secret chamber built underneath of Hogwarts. Now that is the thing that I am going to be doing, and no, I am not going to build a chamber underneath of Hogwarts. I mean, I wish I could do that, but no, that is not what I am doing right now. I am going to build my own chamber of secrets in my house, so that way I can just hide there and no one will know that I am home, and I would be safe if someone was to blow up the house. Now you might be thinking, would they not just find the room? Well, no. Since one of the reasons why the chamber was called the Chamber of Secret was for this one reason right here. No one knew that it existed. Of course there were rumors about it and urban legends, but no one was able to find it. Even after years of extensive search with magic and all sorts of tricks. No, of course they were not able to find it until Harry Potter showed up in his second year. Now that meant the Salazar Slytherin, the founder of the Slytherin house, had protected that chamber with a lot of spells, and he just hid it really well in some sewer system. It is really gross to see it in the movies, but alright, I am going to do what my boy Salazar did, and I am going to make the Room of Secrets, because if I would call it the Chamber of Secrets, then my boy Salazar would slap me with a freaking copyright claim and I would be out of secret room building business within days, which is not something that I am looking for right now. But that is basically my plan of attack. Only this time around I will fill this room with computers, and that is really cool. So now I will just have to finish up my house right here and make sure that I am able to build everything just right. And I am just begging up and down to the skies, and hope for some time for me to buy before the next wave of noobs come along when I am not even done, and they would be onto me before I even got to use my secret room. So I will have to make sure that all of the building goes well and according to plan/schedule, because like I said, if we take too long on this project, well, then we might be running out of time to perform all of it, and we would already have some of those freaking noobs on our roof and we would not even know it. Now I hope that we can do all of that in time, because I would like to just sleep here tonight and feel a little safe, because after what has happened to all of my previous homes, I am kind of pessimistic about all of the end of hours that we are having right here. But that is alright, it keeps the blood flowing. But I am building a bunker right now. So that was basically what I was trying to do before some guys barged into my new underground hiding place. So I guess that I will just have to make a new hiding place in the hopes that no one will find me here. And come on, I asked the guy nicely if he could just leave me alone. But of course that probably will not matter to him, but I hope that he will respect my privacy. And not only my privacy, you know, because I really do not mind fans coming up to me when I am just chilling out. I mean, I always make sure that I can make some time for my fans. I mean, without you guys I would not even be here. But this guy does not look like a fan, and it is not about my privacy. I mean, I throw out my whole life on YouTube, so basically everything that I do, well, you guys get to see that every day. But this is about my sanity. I mean, I thought I was going crazy when I first saw that my house was just gone. Like that, out of the blue it was just gone. But that is basically why I came here, so that I can find some peace and so that I can grieve right here in silence. But I am not going to be talking about that, because we have got to be talking about those darn noobs and what to do about that, because I am kind of running out of options right here. I mean, come on guys, what more can I actually do? I mean, there is not that much more that I can do. If they, and by they I mean the noobs, were to find out where the hidden location of my super secret invisible house is, well then I would be out of options. I mean, I would have just ended up exhausting all of my options and I would have got nowhere to go. So please, if you are a smart thinker in the comments, then please let me know some stuff that I could be doing right here in case all of this goes south as well, because I might not be able to handle all of that again. I mean, I have gotten kind of grown old to the feeling of letdown and stuff, but still it is not a nice feeling when you think that you have been doing a good job at something, but then once you start doing something it like backfires at once, and that will always feel bad no matter what there is to happen to it. So I am just going to be hoping that this bunker approach to my house actually works. Otherwise, like I just said, I am going to be a dead man. Okay, maybe not a dead man because it is not like the noobs are that violent, but I am just going to be making sure that once I get this done that I am going to go right back to bed for like a week, because right now I actually am kind of a dead man when it comes to this. I mean, there is no such thing as getting too much sleep for me right now, because right now it just feels like I am not even doing anything anymore. All day long I am just roaming around my house and stuff without a thought, and I am just so tired that I have got no idea what to go do. But then when I think that I might be able to go to bed, and the second that my head hits my pillowcase, there is another person at my door and I have got to get up again to be able to defend the fort. I mean, there is not worse feeling than this. And you might be like, well sub, you are overreacting. Well, I might be overreacting, but I just cannot stand this anymore. It just feels like I am getting crowded in my mind and I cannot handle it for one single bit right now. So once I am done with all of this, I am just going to check out for how long I can sleep in one sitting. And I am betting that it will be a very long time before I actually get back to being in an awake state. So you could kind of say that once I am done with sleeping, I am woke again, and that would be making me a woke person. That is like insane. But right now my sleep-deprived self is starting to get into something right here. Maybe building a house like this is not the best thing to do. I mean, right now I am just throwing everything on defense. But we all know that offense is the best defense. So maybe I should just be getting smart on the ways of the noob and make sure that I am able to get behind them knowledge-wise. I will have to figure out exactly what those people do and how they operate in a non-hostile environment before it gets hostile, of course, because they always get hostile no matter what we do about something like that anyway. Now, without anyone near that would be able to see me or anything, because this is pretty much one of my weakest moments, and I would rather not have it that anyone would be able to see that, because I feel like I am not some weak dude hanging out at Minecraft. But of course right now you guys will know that I actually am, which feels pretty bad, but like I said, or as I will say now, I do not have any secrets for you guys. So I think that this thing will pretty much protect me from anyone who is in here. Because come on, if I can make this underground bunker with a mechanical entrance, well, come on people who will be able to find that. There is just no way that anyone will find out that I am here. And otherwise, well, I actually have no idea what I will do then, because this is basically my last resort right now. I am literally on my last straw, since I am looking like a fool trying to do all of this stuff with redstone. Because well, I am basically a gigantic redstone noob, and I do not like it when you guys or someone else will be able to see me as a noob with all of these computers in a basement. That would be embarrassing. Now you might be thinking, well, Sub-Zero Exabyte, why do you want to play computer games? or in this case arcade game modes, to go ahead and feel nostalgic again. Well, that is actually a pretty long story, but to make it a little short for you guys, I just wanted to make something really cool for you guys, as in a video, and I just wanted this video to kind of hit home, so that you can watch this and it will make you appreciate your childhood and all of that, or just your youth in general, to be honest. And then I was thinking about the things that made me enjoy and love my childhood, and that was mostly just playing around in the summer, having those late nights where you had to sprint back home because the street lights turned on and you should have been home by the time that this happened. And I just wanted you guys to know that you should appreciate all of those things, because once you get older all of that is just going to be gone, and that is not a fun thing at all, but it is a part of growing up, and I personally never liked it. But now of course that does not correlate in with the fact that I wanted to go ahead and play arcade games like Snake in some kind of an arcade hall, but I did not find one near my house, so I am building something for my own, and that is basically just because that is what I used to do when I was a kid, and I used to love it. Or actually, I will just go ahead and tell you the truth, I really did not ever go into an arcade hall myself. I am just going to be honest with you guys here. I never went there, but still, the thought of an arcade hall makes me feel really nostalgic, and I will tell you why right now. I used to love to watch Toy Story, like the movies, and you have got 3 movies right now, and you have got some kind of Christmas special if I remember correctly. But I used to love those movies, and honestly, I still love these movies. But lately the weather has been getting better, and it is starting to feel a little warmer out, and I just figured that this gave me a nostalgic feeling, and that is what I am going to be pursuing today, because it just felt so amazing. And you may be thinking, well, okay, Sub-Zero Exabyte, we have got that out of the way, but that really does not make any sense to why you want to go ahead and play arcade games. Now of course it would not be that much of a bad idea to be building a freaking doomsday shelter, because those things usually are hidden somewhere way down in the ground, which is like a place where no one will ever find them, which is mad decent to me. I mean, come on, that would like be the best thing ever for someone in my position. But I mean, the doomsday shelter would be a good idea, because when something happens I would be okay down there. I mean, when the doomsday would come, and we would all be dead except for them, aka the people who actually took the time to build a doomsday shelter like that. Well, at that moment we would not even be able to have the last laugh, because we are not able to laugh about things when we are dead. I mean, it sounds pretty sad, right? But it is the harsh truth. But then again, right now I am just going to use these hiding places for my new chests, and not for some kind of doomsday preparation techniques or something like that. So that is pretty alright, I guess. At least we have some time to think about everything that might be going to happen or something. So I do not want to live like that, meaning that I will have to find some place safe where no one will ever find me, where my demons will not be able to come for me in my dreams. And of course my one demon, this weird and odd Steve character, will not be able to find me while I am just waiting for my peace to return. And I mean, it have been a stressful couple of days, but just adding this on to all the stress that I am already having is just absurd. I never wanted any of this. But you know, I will have to continue on for you guys, so that you guys are able to go on watching all of my videos that I release on a daily basis. So I hope that you guys are able to show your appreciation. I mean, if you guys appreciate it, of course, but you know how it is. You can always drop a like down below, and leave a nice comment. And please do not go and attack each other in the comments. I know that the Christmas holidays are long gone, but we all need some more peace. There is already enough hate in the world, so at least make YouTube a place where people can come for peace and not only receive hate. I mean, that is what we all want, right? We do not need another place where all that people do is just talk trash and hate on each other. Places where we can feel safe instead of feeling like we are in constant terror and fear. So let my YouTube videos be that place for you. And of course, if you have not done this already, there is this pretty big red button next to my channel name and it says subscribe. So please, if you like what I am doing right here, drop a sub on me. But let's just hope that the lake thing that I just built is actually going to be a success, because otherwise I will actually have to turn to my last resort, which would be an even deeper bunker / base. And I really do not want to turn to my last resort so quickly, because I just feel like there is too much counting on that. So let me just get everything straight right here. here, and if that is all okay, then I think that we are all done for today and we can actually go on and start doing some actual decorating and stuff. But I will not be bothering you guys all too much with that stuff because I know that going to IKEA and stuff can be rather boring to show on video. But I guess that this is where I am going to end the video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video again, and I am hoping that you will all be good and do not come look for my lake house. See you later you guys.